Lisa Simpson has always been the smartest person in the room, but when it comes to love, even she isn't safe from heartbreak. These are the stories of Lisa Simpson's worst relationships. Lisa's Date with Density, Season 8, Episode 7. The episode begins with Superintendent Chalmers proudly showing Principal Skinner his new car, a 1979 Honda Accord. But his pride quickly turns to anger when he notices something missing. The shiny H emblem from the front of the car has been stolen.
Hey, get away from my car!
Uh-oh. This way.
Furious, Chalmers demands answers, and Skinner immediately launches a full investigation. Determined to find the culprit, he orders a locker search throughout Springfield Elementary, and before long, the missing H turns up in none other than Nelson Muntz's locker. Skinner sentences Nelson to a week of the most humiliating punishment he can think of: janitorial work. As Nelson starts his new job, Lisa confronts him, frustrated by his constant bad behavior.
Why do you have to be such a pain all the time? Don't you realize you're getting a bad reputation?
Nelson doesn't take it seriously. Instead, he smirks and fires back,
Don't you realize your butt sticks out?
before kicking her right on it. After that, you'd think Lisa wouldn't want to ever talk to him again, but things don't quite go that way. The next day in class, Lisa gazes out the window and spots groundskeeper Willie trying to teach Nelson how to water the school's plants. Nelson, being his usual troublemaking self, sprays Willie with the hose instead. To her surprise, Lisa laughs. There's something oddly charming about his reckless energy, and for the first time, she feels a strange softness towards him. Her teacher and classmates notice and immediately start teasing her for staring at Nelson. Lisa talks back and ends up getting detention, the unthinkable for Springfield's model student. As she serves her punishment, writing, "I will not be a snickerpuss" over and over on the blackboard, Nelson strolls in. He looks surprised.
Hey, brainiac, since when do you get detention?
Lisa, still annoyed, shoots back.
It's your fault. I accidentally laughed at your amateur prank.
Nelson grins and hands her a clever solution, using 5 chalks at once to finish faster. Amazed, she tries it and it actually works. From that small moment, Lisa starts to see him differently. Beneath the rough exterior, there's a spark of creativity and humor that draws her in. She can't explain it, even though Nelson is rude, messy, and completely opposite of everything she values, but she can't stop thinking about him. Before Lisa even talks to Nelson, she admits to Milhouse that she has a crush on him.
I think I have a crush on Nelson Muntz.
Milhouse is obviously shocked, but Lisa insists that deep down, Nelson is nice and sweet, just like you. Then she hands Milhouse a note and asks him to give it to Nelson. The note says, "Guess who likes you?" But when Nelson reads it, he thinks it's from Milhouse. Angry and confused, he beats Milhouse up. Seeing this, Lisa decides to tell Nelson the truth herself. She admits that the letter was from her. Nelson's reaction is surprisingly dull.
No girls like me!
And then after a moment, just shrugs and says,
It's okay, I guess.
the driest response ever. Still, Lisa doesn't give up. She takes a big step and invites Nelson over to the Simpson house. When Bart sees Nelson in her room, he yells,
Nelson's my new friend.
Are you nuts?
classic Bart. He can't believe Lisa would bring the school bully home. But Lisa stands firm. To her, Nelson isn't just a bully anymore. Later, Lisa goes to Nelson's house, and it's painfully awkward. Nelson just sits there playing a guitar, barely talking. After a while, he says he's tired and going to bed. Lisa's left standing there confused and asks, "How am I supposed to get home?" Nelson shrugs and says,
I don't know. You should have thought of that before you came over, huh?
So of course she calls Marge to pick her up. During the car ride home, Marge gives Lisa some advice. She says, "Most women will tell you that you can't change a man and that you're a fool for even trying. But those women are quitters." Marge reminds her that Homer wasn't perfect either, but she believed in him and helped him change. Lisa listens carefully, now even more convinced she can make Nelson better. The next day, she gives Nelson a full makeover. Clean clothes, neat hair, everything. She even takes him on a picnic under the stars. But Nelson still acts bored. To stop her talking, he suddenly kisses her, and for a moment, he actually likes it. Lisa feels like she's finally found the real Nelson, the kind, gentle boy she always believed was there. But it doesn't last. Jimbo, Dolph, and Kearney show up and start teasing Nelson for spending time with Lisa. They try to pull him away, but Nelson refuses. He actually chooses Lisa over them. And for her, that moment feels huge, like she's finally made a difference. Sadly, it doesn't stay that way. Later, Nelson goes back to his friends to help trash Principal Skinner's house with buckets of rotten coleslaw. When the police arrive, Nelson runs to Lisa's house and asks her to hide him. He insists he wasn't even there, and Lisa believes him. She hides him in her room, still thinking he's the good Nelson. After the police leave, Lisa and Nelson use her backyard telescope to check if it's safe. But then Lisa sees it. Skinner's house is completely covered in coleslaw. She realizes Nelson was lying. He was there all along, helping them. That's the moment everything falls apart. Lisa finally understands she wasn't in love with the real Nelson, but with the idea of who she wanted him to be. Nelson tries to kiss her to make things feel normal again, but it's too late. The trust is gone, and Lisa can't see him the same way anymore. So you'd think Lisa learned her lesson, but her heart finds trouble again during a family vacation that turns anything but peaceful. Dude, Where's My Ranch? Season 14, Episode 18. During Christmas, the family goes around Springfield singing carols. Everything seems cheerful until the blue-haired lawyer stops them, saying they can't sing because of copyright rules.
You are forbidden to perform that song without paying royalties to the copyright owner.
Homer gets angry and decides to write his own Christmas song instead. But when Ned Flanders tries to help, things go completely wrong. Homer accidentally writes a hit song called Everybody Hates Ned Flanders. The song became a massive hit, spreading everywhere. Even Ned enjoys it, which only makes things weirder. The family, tired of hearing it non-stop, decides to escape town for a quiet trip to the Dude Ranch. They just want peace. But for Lisa, the ranch brings a whole new kind of trouble. The kind that comes with a first crush. While Lisa is walking back to her room from the horse area, Luke Stetson stops her and immediately bends down to pick up a small rattlesnake egg. Lisa was about to crush it, but Luke saves it just in time. She's instantly impressed and even tells him that he's the first person she's met who cares about animals as much as she does.
And you're the first person I've met here who cares about our animal equals.
Realizing Lisa loves animals, Luke shows her a tired pony that's aching from too much work. He then asks Lisa to help him put up signs saying no hunting and free Tibet. Lisa's instantly impressed again. Later, the two ride horses together to see the nearby town. Luke tells her about the culture of the New West, and that's the moment Lisa starts to fall for him. Later, she tells Marge all about Luke. When Marge points out that Luke is 13 while Lisa is only 8, Lisa replies,
"But when he's 23, I'll be 18.
Even after Marge's warning, Lisa keeps spending time with him. That night, they shared some quiet moments together, playing musical instruments and enjoying each other's company. But then things start to twist. One evening, Lisa overhears Luke talking on the phone and saying, "I love you" to someone named Clara.
Love you too, Clara.
Clara? He's got a girlfriend.
Her heart sinks. She assumes Clara must be another girl he's secretly dating. Heartbroken, Lisa rides off on her horse, thinking about Luke and Clara. Just then, Clara shows up and asks Lisa for directions to the Lazy Eye Ranch. Jealous and hurt, Lisa tricks Clara into taking the wrong trail to a dance, hoping she'll get lost and miss Luke. When Clara doesn't arrive, Lisa gets the chance to dance with Luke. But soon after, the truth hits hard. Lisa finds out that Clara isn't Luke's girlfriend, she is his sister.
You mean she's not your girlfriend?
Hell no. They outlawed that in this state 2 years ago.
Horrified, Lisa rushes to fix her mistake. Clara is lost near a river, standing on a rock surrounded by rushing water. Lisa and Bart hurry to help her. Bart lures some beavers to chew down a tree, creating a bridge for Clara to cross safely. But when Lisa confesses what she did, Luke is disgusted. He tells her goodbye and walks away. Lisa's eyes fill with tears as she realizes she's lost him for good. The episode ends with Lisa watching Luke leave, completely heartbroken. She realizes she destroyed something out of jealousy and insecurity, and lost her first crush. As time passes, Lisa's feelings mature, but her struggles with love remain the same, and her next story proves it. Lisa's Wedding, Season 6, Episode 19. At a Renaissance fair filled with costumes, noise, and roasted turkey legs, Homer is too busy eating to notice anything else. While Lisa, unimpressed, wanders off by herself until she comes across a small mysterious tent. Curious, she steps inside. Can someone really see your whole future? At first, Lisa doesn't believe in fortune tellers at all, but this mysterious woman seems to know too much. She names Lisa's family members and describes each one of them perfectly. That's when Lisa starts to get curious. The fortune teller then offers to show her a glimpse of her own future. a story that surprisingly begins with love. Suddenly, it's the year 2010. Lisa's older now, confident, and studying at a top university. That's when she meets Hugh Parkfield, a polite, witty British student with a charming accent and a kind of confidence that instantly catches her attention. Their first meeting isn't exactly romantic.
That man is instantly the most annoying person I have ever met.
In fact, Lisa finds him the most annoying person. They collide on campus, and the last snack Lisa wanted, Hugh grabs it first. She tries the elevator to the library, but he's already on it. So the stairs it is. In the library, they both reach for the same book and argue over who had it first.
That's the book I need. You'll probably take forever with it too.
I can read faster than you.
They argue, tease, and challenge each other to see who reads faster. But while racing through the pages, something unexpected happens. They fall in love. By the end of the challenge, a shy, sweet hug seals it. Lisa and Hugh start dating, walking around campus and talking about everything. Can two people really click so perfectly? Both love learning, both feel a little out of place, and both dream of making the world better. They even bond over being vegetarians and caring about the planet. Hugh then invites Lisa to his home in England. She meets his parents, proper and elegant, who are impressed by her American laugh. The house is full of art and history. After dinner, they sit on a hill watching the view, a horse parked beside them, and fireworks lighting the sky. It's magical. That's the moment Hugh proposes. And Lisa says yes, picturing a perfect life where she's finally understood and truly welcomed. Lisa tells Marge about the marriage. Marge is overjoyed for her. Homer hears the news and lights up, thrilled his daughter's gonna get married. But that peace doesn't last. When Hugh travels with Lisa back to Springfield to plan their wedding, the reality of her family hits him hard. Everyone is loud, casual, and completely different from what he's used to. Their silly jokes and carefree behavior clearly make him uncomfortable. At the dinner table, Homer tells his usual awkward jokes, and Bart starts talking about his wild life stories. It's all embarrassing for Lisa. Later, at Moe's Tavern, Homer proudly gives Hugh a pair of pig-shaped cufflinks as a family keepsake. Hugh accepts them politely, though it's obvious he doesn't really like them. That night, as Lisa and Hugh get ready for bed, Lisa worries about how Hugh might be feeling. He assures her that everything's fine, but deep down, it's clear that it isn't. On the wedding day, Homer arrives and immediately behaves in his usual ill-mannered way, shocking Hugh's proper family. Before the ceremony, Homer has a quiet moment with Lisa while she's getting ready. He gets a little emotional, sharing all the good habits and values he sees in her, reminding her how much she's grown. Then Lisa notices the pig-shaped cufflinks on Homer's collar and asks why he didn't give it to Hugh. Homer says he found them on the nightstand. She rushes to present them herself, asking Hugh to wear them as a family keepsake. Finally, Hugh breaks the silence. He admits he can't bring himself to fully accept Lisa's family and will only see them again after they have kids.
Frankly, I'll be quite relieved when we get back to England and we won't have to deal with them.
Are you saying we won't see my family again?
Lisa is stunned. She loves her family, flaws and all, and refuses to abandon them for anyone. The decision is painful but firm. The wedding is called off. Heartbroken, Hugh returns to England, leaving Lisa to process a bittersweet lesson about love, family, and compromise. The fortune teller's vision fades, and Lisa finds herself back in the tent, sitting across from the woman once again. The woman reveals that while Lisa will find love, she often foresees romances that are doomed. Lisa steps out the tent, still thinking about everything. She sees Homer, walks up to him, and hugs him. And then, just like that, they carry on as if nothing ever happened. In the end, Lisa Simpson's love life isn't about romance. It's about growing up. Each heartbreak teaches her something new about trust, honesty, and being herself. She may fall for the wrong people, yeah, but every mistake brings her a little closer to understanding what real love should be.